Okay, I'll start again. My name is Dale McKenzie. I'm a Senior Division Leader for the park. He's talking about mindset for January bookings. You know, over the years, I've been in the industry for 12 years, and I do hear a lot of people say, can't get a booking for January. What's happening? Why can't I get bookings for January? It's really, really important that you have the right mindset. And I'll tell you why. There's so many bookings out there, so many people that want to have shows. Christmas is over. I went to the Boxing Day sales, believe it or not, and I got there at 8:45 in the morning. And it felt like it was 9:30 on a Saturday morning. There was people everywhere. So people have definitely got money to spend. And not everybody is on holidays. And Anique said that earlier in her live. Not everybody is on holidays, and take this opportunity to get the bookings that you really want to get in your diary. Also, Laura was showing before about your diary. So you get your diary, you've got them all filled up, ready to go, but make sure your January looks full because you look busy. You've got to try and slot them into that month if that's what you're wanting. Now, I've got a couple of tips ready for you to book into January, and I love booking into January. It's one of my favourite times of the year. Why? Because it is a much quieter month, and we need to make sure that our business is still operating. Now, again, it's all about the mindset. If you believe that there's no bookings out there, you won't get any bookings out there at all, okay? But don't let people put you off guard either, because, people say, I can't get anybody, they're all on holidays, or no one's got any money to spend, or you know what? It is so not true at all. Now, leading up to January, if you want to get those bookings in January, even in February, but let's talk about January because that's what we're all about at the moment. We're talking about January. I'm a big believer that you have to spend money to make money. Now, we've got the friendship rings on offer. We've had them on offer for quite some time. And what I've been doing for the last 3 months is I have been stocking up on those friendship rings. Now, yes, they are for our hostesses and hosts, but in saying that, it's not that I don't give them to them because I will offer them, but because if they're not taking them, I'm stocking up on them, and I've got my little display of all friendship rings. So what I'm doing is I'm actually offering these rings for the month of January, and that's what's helped me build up my January. So basically, I'm giving them away for free like we normally do anyway, and like we can, but I'm utilising them to my benefit as well. So basically, I'm saying to them, anybody that wants to book a show for January can get one of these rings for free, just for booking. Now, normally we've got to pay for these rings, or they've got the option of paying for those rings, but it's always very important that you put a price, put a value towards these rings, although they're costing us $24, and last month, I think it was, or the month before, November, they were free with a $500 net non-order. But it's always very important you put a value to it, because just because you've paid $24, don't get, again, the mindset that they're only worth $24 because they're not worth $24. You can flick through the catalogue and you can actually show them the value of these rings, okay, for your bookings. So use it as a booking tool for January. Another thing that I've also used for January is leading up to January is events. Now, you find that in November and December, there's a lot of events happening ready for Christmas events. And again, that look at you going for January. My biggest draw card is the jewellery box, okay, the free jewellery drawing. Now, if you don't have one of these, that's okay. You don't have to have one of these specifically, but what you can do is you can create your own jewellery draw box. Now, what I do is I get everybody to fill in one of these. Now, I'm not sure whether everybody's got one, but I can actually put it on for everyone to see. Now, on it, it's got their name, their phone number, their email, and it says, I'm interested in earning $400 to $800 in Park Lane Jewellery by getting some girlfriends together. Yes or no, or I could be bribed. There's a box there that says I would like more information on how I can earn an extra $800 a month. And there's also a box there that says fundraiser, Park Lane will donate 50% in cash to your nominated charity. Now, what I always have on offer is I always have $100 on offer worth of free jewelry. Okay, now I do honor that. I do honor it. And people say, well, how do you honor it? I honour it with our Fast 50s, okay? So remember what our Fast 50s can do for us. One Fast 50 costs us 11. You can buy 2, you can buy 3. Right now, you can buy 5, okay? So it is going to cost you. Again, you have to spend money to make money. So I pull out the first one out of the box, and I call them to say that they've won the $100. Now, in saying that, if they've won the $100, try and turn that into a booking, okay? So you can try it right now, especially because we've actually got our doubles and our triple Fast 50s that we can use our allowances at the moment. So always say to them, look, if you get a few girlfriends together, why don't you get a few girlfriends together and let me double that to $200 for you? And you'll have $200 before we even start the show to get you going with the free jewelry. Okay, so, but in saying that, what happens to the rest of them that are in the actual box? I call them out still, one by one. I still call them out. And I say to them, unfortunately, they did not win the $100. However, I've decided to do a second draw of $50. Now, if they get all excited over it, now you will probably find the 1 or 2 that may not go ahead and ask for it, because reality is not everybody is going to want the party, okay? So they do like the free jewelry. But again, to use $11 and to give a piece of jewelry away is not a lot of money. You are still investing in your business. But for the extra people that do want to say, yep, I'm excited, I can't wait, I always say to them, how about we turn that $50 into $100 and let's get a few girls together for the month of January and let me double that $50 to $100 for you. Now, I will tell you that probably 9 times out of 10 I will get a yes. Have I had a postponement yet? Not yet. But again, let's be real about it, and let's have that mindset, that positive mindset, because if you want to fill your diary for January, you will do it for January no matter what. So we've got the draw box here that we can use, and we've even got our friendship rings that we can use, all to help you with January. With the stock tag sales I was saying to you before, the money, the amount of people that were at that shopping centre was just unbelievable. There were so many people there. You could hear conversations while we were waiting in line for a couple of places to go to, that a lot of them had Christmas money to spend. So again, it is that mindset for you to believe in. Hi Mary, how you going? It's that mindset for you. If you want a full January, remember that January will keep it full and keep it going for February, March and April. Okay, I was lucky enough to do the shopping centre in December, which has helped me for January and February immensely. And I used the draw box there as well as the friendship rings. All right, so I can't stress to you enough how much this has really worked for me. Again, it may not work for you, but remember, you need to spend money to make money. And I always say, if you're going to look for some events, let your fingers do the walking and let your mouth do the talking. Okay, so that's my saying there. I hope I've helped you with some booking ideas for January and with the mindset. Remember, the mindset is very, very powerful. If you believe in the way that you're thinking and what you want to achieve, you will get it. But don't let others bring you down, because again, it becomes a mindset. All right. Hey, Victoria, how you going? So if you've got any questions or anything like that, I believe that there's a post happening. Please put those comments or questions in there. And I hope you're enjoying this booking blitz as much as I am. I'm loving it. I'm still learning, and we've got a great lineup for you still to come. Bye, guys. I hope you have a great day. Bye-bye.